Hello Manchester United fans, welcome to our latest interesting video of today's update. Manchester United established contact to sign Jonathan Tah on a free transfer. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim has some work to do if the team is to return to where it belongs and will likely be backed in the transfer window next year. The Portuguese is expected to have a list of his own targets, but the board will also land players which they deem suitable for the long-term sporting project. Jonathan Tah is one of those players and caught offside. HT Fischages has reported that the Red Devils have made contact to land the Bayer Leverkusen defender next year. Tah will be a free agent upon the expiry of his contract in Germany, and as per the source, United are in talks to sign him, but they face competition from Barcelona. Man United can negotiate directly with the player from January itself, and while he has not officially announced that he will be leaving Bayer Leverkusen, there are signs which point towards that happening. Most notably, he was on the verge of joining Bayern Munich this summer, but a transfer fell through and he remained with his current employers. A brilliant free signing. Jonathan Tah would be an amazing free signing for Manchester United next year. Johnny Evans' contract is unlikely to be renewed for another season, while Harry Maguire has also been linked with departing Old Trafford, so the 28-year-old would be a great addition to the squad. He is an experienced campaigner and is in the prime years of his career. At 6 feet 4 inches tall, the German central defender is an imposing presence and is also a technically sound player. He is very good with the ball at his feet and has a decent passing range, while his tall stature allows him to impose himself on the opponent's attackers and be an aerially strong option too. He has a unique profile, but it is one that Man United can benefit from, especially if they use a three-man backline under Ruben Amorim. It remains to be seen if the player's preference is towards joining the Premier League giants next year or if he wants to play for a participant in the Champions League, in which case Barcelona could scupper Manchester United's deal. Manchester United lining up shock move for Chelsea star Christopher Nkunku in January. Manchester United could make a shock swoop for one of Chelsea's best-performing players this season, according to French outlet L'Equipe. The Red Devils have had a mixed start to the Premier League campaign. They are currently 13th in the table with 15 points, but only 4 adrift of the top 4. The club have lacked the cutting edge in the final third in several games, and incoming manager Ruben Amorim could request for an attacking acquisition in January. The Portuguese has already ruled out the prospect of signing any sporting CP stars, and L'Equipe, translated by GFFN, claimed that Nkunku is on United's radar. Nkunku is said to be frustrated with his current situation under Blues boss Enzo Maresca. The Frenchman did not expect to play in Europe's third-best competition and second fiddle in the Premier League. He is frustrated with his reduced minutes off the bench. Nkunku has the ability to play anywhere in the attack, but Maresca has preferred the likes of Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke and Nicholas Jackson regularly in the league games. Manchester United could make a shock swoop for one of Chelsea's best-performing players this season, according to French outlet L'Equipe. The Red Devils have had a mixed start to the Premier League campaign. They are currently 13th in the table with 15 points, but only 4 adrift of the top 4. The club have lacked the cutting edge in the final third in several games, and incoming manager Ruben Amorim could request for an attacking acquisition in January. The Portuguese has already ruled out the prospect of signing any sporting CP stars, and L'Equipe, translated by GFFN, claimed that Nkunku is on United's radar. Nkunku is said to be frustrated with his current situation under Blues boss Enzo Maresca. The Frenchman did not expect to play in Europe's third-best competition and second fiddle in the Premier League. He is frustrated with his reduced minutes off the bench. Nkunku has the ability to play anywhere in the attack, but Maresca has preferred the likes of Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke and Nicholas Jackson regularly in the league games. Al Nassr FC logo. Al Nassr FC. Loading official content. Keep watching. His situation has alerted several big clubs, and United have inquired about his availability. With Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto, Joao Felix and Mykhailo Mudryk also competing for playing time, it is claimed that Manchester United make approach for January transfer as Real Madrid decision emerges. Latest Manchester United transfer news and gossip with updates on Sporting Lisbon forward Giovanni Quenda and Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite. Manchester United are being linked with several potential new signings ahead of the January transfer window. United are set to embark on a new era at Old Trafford, with Ruben Amorim officially taking charge as the club's head coach. Amorim leaves Sporting Lisbon after 4 years as the club's manager and will now be tasked with seeing United challenge for major honours once again. Sunday saw United claim a 3-0 win over Leicester City in the Premier League in what was Ruud van Nistelrooy's final match as interim manager. The Dutchman oversaw 4 matches while in interim charge, winning 3 and drawing 1 to end his spell unbeaten before Amorim officially takes charge this week. With the November international break now underway, attention will soon begin to turn to what Business United may conduct during the January transfer window. Men's Sport takes a look at some of the latest United transfer news and gossip that have generated headlines over the last 24 hours. United hold an interest in Sporting Lisbon forward Giovanni Quenda, as previously reported by the Manchester Evening News. Now, according to Mundo Deportivo, the Reds have taken the initial steps in their efforts to sign the 17-year-old talent. The report claims that United officials have approached the representatives at Sporting over a potential deal to sign Quenda. However, it has been stated that United will face competition from Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester City for Quenda's signature next year. Quenda has impressed with Sporting this season in his breakthrough campaign with the Portuguese club. The teenager has 2 goals and 2 assists to his name this term and got 1 assist in the 4-1 victory over City in the Champions League last week. Elsewhere, United have been handed a blow in their pursuit of Everton defender Jarrad Branthwaite. The Reds made 2 attempts to sign the centre-back last summer after having 2 bids rejected by the Toffees for his signature. According to Court Offside, Real Madrid are weighing up a move to sign Branthwaite in the January transfer window. The report claims that the La Liga giants may decide to enter the transfer market in the new year to strengthen the defence amid several injury concerns. It has been claimed Al Ittihad midfielder sparks January transfer war between Real Madrid and Man United. Fishages has reported that Real Madrid are preparing to compete with Manchester United for the signing of N'Golo Kante in the January transfer window. While the winter transfer window is still some time away, speculation is already buzzing about high-profile moves among Europe's top clubs, and one prominent name generating significant interest is that of Kante. Currently playing for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia, the French midfielder could be one of the biggest players in the winter transfer market, with both Real Madrid and Manchester United keen to add him to their rosters. A standout performer, Kante has been a standout performer in European football for quite some time, and despite moving to Saudi Arabia, he showcased his skills at Euro 2024, following a long recovery from injury. At 33, he has proved he still has a lot to offer, earning the trust of France's manager, Didier Deschamps, and playing a vital role for the national team. This impressive comeback has reignited interest from major European clubs eager to bring Kante back to Europe's elite leagues. However, the financial aspect of signing Kante is not straightforward. Al Ittihad initially set a price of around €20 million for the midfielder's transfer, a substantial sum for many clubs, especially when factoring in his salary of €14 million per year. Al Ittihad willing to lower the price. But recent reports indicate that Al Ittihad may be willing to lower their asking price to €15 million, potentially making a European return more feasible. As it turns out, Real Madrid and Manchester United are both reportedly evaluating the option of signing Kante. For Real Madrid, he would bring valuable experience and stability to their midfield. Manchester United, on the other hand, view him as a crucial addition to strengthen their central midfield. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Kante to see if he returns to European football, where he could continue to make an impact on some of the continent's biggest stages. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the full video. See you guys in the next video with more latest updates news.